Dear distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure for me to welcome you to the 11th Global Annual Energy Summit. During the last 11 years, the GES has grown to become one of the most important and insightful conferences of the energy industry. Like no other commodity, energy touches every aspect of modern life, providing tremendous benefits to individuals and businesses around the world. Over the past century, technologies in energy have fundamentally changed our world. At the same time, there has been a dramatic increase in the energy needs and energy supplies. In recent decades, even though global energy needs reached unprecedented levels of scale and complexity, technology has enabled consumers to choose from an increasingly diverse set of energy sources. On this lies a simple fact. Good, practical options to meet people's energy needs continue to expand and to be desperately needed. By 2040, we expect to see in the world 2 billion more people, 130% larger global economy, about 35% greater demand for energy. Non-OECD countries like China and India to lead growth in energy demand. About 60% of the demand will be supplied by oil and natural gas. Natural gas will surpass coal as the second largest fuel source. 90% growth in demand for electricity. Given these expectations, this year's GES is focused on resource efficiency and security. We are living in a resource-scarce world where we have to be mindful about what we use and what we can and will reuse. The theme for this year has an enormous impact on the entire energy industry and all its value chain, given that it's not possible for one industry to be resource efficient without having a downstream effect on other related industries. Energy security requires a rigorous aggregation of dozens of variables that impact energy flows in the real world. In 2010, Jonathan Elkind from the US Department of Energy argued that energy security is composed of 4 factors: availability, reliability, affordability, and sustainability. In 2014, we saw all these composites being aggressively challenged by financial, technological, as well as geopolitical factors. Trying to better assess and understand the impact of these challenges, in this year's summit, we have 4 keynote addresses and 4 panel discussions focusing on the structural issues of the petroleum industry, the pressing energy security issues of the world, the innovation in storage technologies, as well as the challenges of financing new classes in renewable energy. On behalf of the entire Global Energy Summit Committee, I wish you a most fruitful day with interesting and stimulating exchange of knowledge. Before I close, I would also like to express our enormous gratitude to our main sponsors, the Boston Consulting Group, FMC Technologies, Schlumberger Business Consulting, and Statoil. Without them, this event would not have been possible. So without further delay, I would like to invite the Dean of London Business School, Professor Sir Andrew Lickerman, to officially open the 11th Global Energy Summit.
Thank you very much indeed. Good morning and a very, very warm welcome to those who have visited the London Business School. Welcome back to our alumni, and to those who are current students here, nice to see you. I mean, I noticed that a number of people have not arrived at the first part of the conference. I'm sure they will be here later. Energy, as we know, is always in the news, and at the moment it's falling oil prices and the effects of US fracking. And today's OPEC meeting provides key signals, we know, on the balance of supply and demand in the coming year. And here in the UK, there's renewed controversy about renewables, particularly the economics of wind energy and the implications of the existing commitments to renewables. I must tell you, at the conference organized by the Sunday Times and the London Business School 2 weeks ago, Our own alumnus, Jim Ratcliffe, Chairman and Chief Executive of INEOS, made an impassioned case for fracking in order to keep UK manufacturing competitive. Fracking is a subject close to his heart, since he's developing Europe's largest shale gas storage facility in Grangemouth and has bought extensive exploration rights for this alternative energy source in Scotland. And indeed, you may have seen in the last few days, he's announced his proposals, which include much greater incentives for local authorities to allow fracking to take place. I'm slightly uneasy. Is this flicking from one to the other? Is it me? No, it's actually... It's fine. Okay, it's only on here it's flicking. That's great. So I'm delighted that today's event will look at the impact energy resource efficiency and security has on the energy industry and the downstream effects it can have on the value chain. For those not from the London Business School, I can tell you we are actively involved with the energy sector in a number of ways. We've got a very active energy club, and today is a manifestation of that, which is one of the biggest and most active of our student clubs on campus and plays, I believe, an important role in sharing ideas and knowledge among students, alumni and industry professionals, as in today's event. The Energy Markets Group at London Business School has a worldwide reputation for conducting research in the energy field for both companies and governments. Its director, Professor Derek Bunn, has done extensive research in the field and teaches a course on energy markets, models and strategies. And he collaborates with other researchers, affiliates and visiting scholars. And as part of a consortium, he recently won a €3 million energy research award from the European Union for a project looking at the energy-efficient retrofitting and renewal of existing buildings for sustainable urban districts. This is a topic very much in line with the discussions today. The Clean Tech Challenge, also many of you may have heard of, this is an annual competition for students to win funding and receive feedback on their innovative clean technology ideas. It's jointly hosted with UCL and well established with affiliated competitions running in Belgium, the Netherlands and Italy. And finally, our enterprising alumni are also having a major impact on the industry. I mentioned Jim Ratcliffe, but there are many others. At the forefront of green energy, for example, our alumnus, Johnny Adringa, heads up an innovative small wind turbine manufacturer, Gaia Wind, and he's led the drive for research and development within the company that's propelled it to a world-leading position in the industry today. Before I close, I'd just like to thank, if I may, the Student Organising Committee for arranging today's forum, and the calibre of speakers and participants is a testament to their hard work and dedication. I'd also like to thank very much our speakers to take the time to share their perspectives, and of course our sponsors, without whom the event would not have taken place. And thank you all very much indeed for coming along today.